Hey everybody, Horseman here, and today I'm going to be bringing to you some more Torchlight news. So one of the things that is new is that there is going to be a Relic Subclass. So previously, we had crafted our relics and then went about doing what we needed to do with them. Later on, we could switch them out if necessary, but now they have actually come part of our class selection to be more identifiable with the player character as a whole. So whether or not that is going to succeed, well, let's find out. The patch just went live today, so I'm going to be checking it out for the first time with y'all. And with that being said, I will also discuss some of my impressions and what I think about the changes that have been made. There are an extensive amount of new updates that have come with this patch, including a full-blown wipe. So everything that I've done up to this point is now gone. So I will have to start a new character, and that's fine. I will likely end up trying out all the different characters again, just so that way I can get a good feel for how the different relics work with the characters, to see which one that I kind of prefer. So I don't want to get too much into the details as far as what changes were made with this particular patch, because I'm not kidding, there is an absolute ton of them. So what I will do is, after I'm done with this, I'll try to find a link to the patch notes, and I'll put that in the description below. So that will come later. So if you end up watching me during this stream, then you'll have to come back and see that at another time. But if you're watching this post-stream, then that link should already be there. Alright, so the big question is, what do I want to go back and revisit? Do I want to go back and revisit the Sharpshooter, the Railmaster, the Forged, or the Dust Mage? I don't know. Let me ask somebody else. Oi! Boy! Which one should I be? You get to choose. Which one do I want to be? The Sharpshooter, the Dust Mage, the Forged, or the Railmaster? You want me to be the Railmaster? Alright. Dankeschön. Alright. See you later. Thank you. Oh, and I will say, if this stream suddenly ends, it's because my computer crashed. I have been having issues with that, so keep that in mind. What do I want to name him? No. I want to do this. I think this is what I had last time too. Alright. Just come up with some random ass name, so that's gonna end up changing anyway. So from what I understand, that eventually we will get another tab here, but I also think that that's what they were talking about with the relic. That the relic is going to be that third tab, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's going to happen. All right, so here we go. We get to choose which relic subclass we want to be, and this is how we're going to do it. It's part of that character creation. Now, last time I did do the Flaming Destroyer, and I absolutely loved it for the Railmaster because I felt that it fit really well. He already did a bunch of fire damage, so being able to do this again is likely what I'm going to do. So all of the relic abilities and everything has changed, so this should be different anyway. And already I can see some differences. Let's see what we got. We have the Sword Smash active skill, Ignition Source passive. Okay, so we got we have another. We have more active skills. Whoa. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of active skills. Sure do hope we have more abilities. And I did hear a rumor that we were going to be getting 9 ability slots. So I hope that has already taken into effect. So I do want the Flaming Destroyer. And now I get to choose my pet. Same old, same old. I like my owl. All right, difficulty. I'm gonna put it on painful this time. From what I understand, legendary drops have decreased as well, which is good because honestly I felt like they were dropping way too frequently before. I like getting them, don't get me wrong, I would love to see an increase of legendary drops, but I mean it did get to a point where it was just like, okay, I'm getting this one again, and it didn't feel fun anymore. But it was also nice to be able to get a full set while leveling up. But I don't think that anybody should get a full set leveling up. That should be reserved for endgame type stuff.
What are you doing, rookie? Don't just stand there. The fort is under attack. The goblin
okay, so it did take into effect. Look at that. We got a ton more ability slots. Sweet. So we do have 9 now. Holy moly. That is a lot. I dig that. Okay.
You have gained a level.
I have gained a level. Alright, let's see if how much of this has changed. Unlocked at level 3, no problem. We have that, we have that, and now we have this. Okay, so... Oh, no. Okay. So there's no more relic points from the looks of it. It's all part of this. All part of them skill points. So that's going to definitely make you choose a little bit wiser. We're going to destroy surges, giving you 5% chance to burn enemies for 50% weapon damage for 3 seconds. You also gain 2.5 evasion chance, which is nice. And the real sword that slams into enemies in front of you, dealing 450 upwards % weapon damage. I'm going to go with that. Let's look at all these new abilities now. Passive skill, Magma Burst. When you kill a burning enemy, there's a 2% chance they will explode for 45% weapon damage. Nice. Conjure, I will definitely be getting something like that. Oh, God. This is going to be really hard to choose from. So these ones with gold borders are going to be all of our active skills. So I'm not going to read every single one of them. So I'll mouse over them, and you can pause at a later time to really review these things. The nice thing about this is that now we'll have to really think about builds, and we'll have to plan them out pretty well. So, wow. Then the next question is, now we'll have to see what happens. Like, if I get another point, can I get this other one that's in here as well? I think I should be able to. We'll see. Alright. So that could definitely make things pretty interesting. Oh, don't have that. Not till level 5. Okay. So certain cinematics have not changed yet, which is fine. That was a weird camera angle there. Need to fix that. Alright, so is there a cooldown? No, there is not a cooldown. But you still do have that relic ability, and it looks like it fills up here. I don't know. Let's see what happens when that gets full. I won't use any skills. So it fills while in combat. And I'm assuming when it's full, you can use your big relic ability. I will have to see how that works. Two-hander, so
Thanks
focus
for your
isn't going
help,
to do me any
recruit.
good.
We couldn't have defeated Yapper without you. After years of peace, why attack now? No matter. Answers can wait. The wounded need help, and the dead need peace. I need you to take the fallen soldiers' swords to Hero's Rest. And lay
Okay,
them
it was
upon the
really
altar.
easy to kill Yapper.
back
I
once
don't
you're
think
finished.
I've ever killed
We're
Yapper
just
that
getting started.
easily before. And this is supposed to be on hard difficulty, so I think one of the things that they did change was that we're supposed to be able to see the shield for our difficulty right there on our HUD. I didn't look for that. Alright, I've seen this stuff before.
You have gained a quest.
Right, did we actually see it anywhere? Oh, my inventory's full? No. Okay. That's a little bit of a bug. It says that I have a point to spend. Alright, so that's a little bit buggy. It does show my shield there, which is fine. Doesn't show it anywhere else. Not even down here. Huh. That's going to be distracting, so they definitely need to fix that. That'll probably come in the next little fix. Alright, let's find out what's happening. I'm going to summon my choo-choo. Pancakes! Pick up some pancakes. So those types of consumables are now being dropped on a regular. Okay. Health boost for one. I want to fill that bar up, see what happens. So does that mean that I can use it now? No, it does not. So I guess it's just a way to limit the amount. I can't just spam these relic abilities, basically. Okay. And that's fine, because they're supposed to be a little bit more powerful than your other abilities. I say that with a question. Okay.
You can't cast that.
Okay, not enough relic energy. So how much does it take? Do I have to have at least one bar? Okay, yes. So I have to have at least a bar in order to use a relic ability. Yep. As with most ARPGs, it is really slow in the beginning in terms of abilities, and a lot of AoE stuff here, but I don't have a whole lot of AoE. People are like, already managed to find a bug. Yep, well, that's what happens. Brand new patch. It's gonna happen. Come on, there you go. Alright. Now, are any of these upgrades? Upgrade? Nope. John Henry. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's a nice way for the enemies to come into. They just kind of pull the swords out of their chest that was keeping them pinned to the wall. One thing I have noticed is no resources as of yet.
Level up.
Let's see if we're gonna have some resources. There's usually resources here. Gotta see them. I think I see a mining pick right there. Very small. Ooh, die. Alright, so yeah, that's what, so the mining pick. So that is really small. That icon there. Oh, okay, cool. Another new sword. Any good? Yes. Oh, good. Another sword. Is it any better? No. Alright, I did level up, so let me go ahead and get a new ability. Stop getting the button thing first. Alright. Total blasting charge deals 60% damage, applies vulnerability, causing enemies to hit to take 25% additional damage for 6 seconds. So I already kind of have a slam ability, because this one's going to do 450% damage, but it takes relic energy, and this one is going to take something else. So let me play around with this one here. Oh. Get myself in a corner. That can't be good.
That spell cannot be cast.
Definitely need to stay away from those things. Stay away from that. Alright. Gloves. Hey, just picked up new gloves. Where'd they go? Oh, automatically equipped them. Okay. Get more baddies over here. Holy crap, there's a bunch of them. Holy crap, there's a bunch of them.
You can't cast it.
Relic energy. Yeah, okay.
Your health is low.
Yeah, I know my health is low. I'm aware.
You can't do that. You feel refreshed.
I do.
Level up.
Yes. Boss chests. All right. Any decent loot? New weapon. New gloves. No. Well, new pants. I got a gun. I can use a gun. Look at that. New pet. I'm gonna send you home. And need something good. Alright, I see a blue. Alright, so we do have fame. Let's see if I can actually get something. Alright. Mapworks bags. I like Mapworks bags. Ah, focus, of course. So I did get Mapworks bag, and by opening that, I get some new maps that I can fiddle fart with later. Did I actually, I did not finish the quest here, so I need to go do that first before I can leave. That's the whole purpose why I'm here. Oh, trees. Alright, so it's the same icon for trees. It's not like an axe, so it's still a pickaxe. Alright, now I've picked up 1 stone, 1 tree, but yet I have 11 stone and only 7 wood. Oh, so did they increase the amount of wood that we get per map? That would be nice. Because that was kind of an issue that I brought up, and it looked like the Bean, Ectra Bean, in the Discord channel, looks like she addressed that and saying, hey, yeah, we know that this is kind of an issue, so I'm not sure if they're going to be increasing the amount of resources of that type we get, or if they're going to simply make things cheaper. Either way, it's definitely an issue that has been addressed. Or is known now, I should say. It hasn't been addressed yet. Uh-oh. So your relic bar only fills up when you're in combat, and I'm okay with that. I'm not so sure I like that, that dynamite ability, though. I saw a question mark right here. Did I miss something? No? Just a little glitch. Oh, yeah. Those map glitches. Alright, there's 2 down here, though.
You can't do that here.
I kind of liked having the relic also be an oh shit button, though. Not just like your active or passive skills. It was, you know, something that you can build up where it had a long cooldown and it was like an ultimate ability type of thing. The other kind of issue, like lore-wise, that I have with the relics and just choosing them as part of the character is, like, why do I have this thing? What is it all about? I mean, is it a family heirloom, or why do I have this relic that is more powerful than the rest of me? Like before, it made a little bit of sense. You know, they were like, "Hey, you have to make this thing. It's something you have to work towards, and it's a reward for doing so, or you have to find it, or something like that." But just I'm gonna select whatever I want during the character selection seems kind of weird. I do like the idea of it being a subclass. I mean, regardless, it's something I choose. I do feel that maybe it's something that we should earn throughout our time playing, like as part of a story campaign or a quest or something like that. But we can only choose one. It's like, hey, we have found these relics. You can choose one of them. Which one do you want? You know, at least there's a little bit of backstory into how you came to acquire one, an item of great power. And I say great power, but I mean they clearly have some significance behind them. So it definitely looks like it's going to be back to the grind, and I'm okay with that. From what I understand, there's going to be at least one more wipe. Hopefully it'll be a nice big update, a lot more polish. Some of the map pieces that I've noticed are different. Like, I don't remember ever seeing that before. So that's nice. So, walking past where I needed to go. Could have just portaled. Go in there.
You have received a quest.
Oh, 1 second. Gotta do something real quick. Share the link out. There we go. Gotta share that link out. I saw this guy getting owned in earlier today. There was a so earlier in the live stream, Bean was going through and summoning bosses right here, and I saw this poor guy named Thorough just getting
May the fallen
completely
soldiers
and utterly
rest in
destroyed.
peace.
It was kind of funny.
We're all grateful for your help, Recruit, but we must resume our mission. I need you to gather medicine while we're short-handed. There are a lot of sick people back in Red Haven counting on you. Are you up to the task?
Are you up to the task? I'm up to not getting things that are absolutely useless to me.
You have completed a quest.
Ah, okay, so they changed this. Good. This is certainly better. And you can buy back now, so okay, that's good too. That's probably a change that had already happened before. I just don't remember it, but I'm glad that they changed these icons. They were like very different icons. Some of them were missing, so... But it looks like now we can buy collars and pet tags, so that's cool too. All the different components. They probably would have been smarter to put all the forged components together, because these are obviously very particular to the forged. Put the cannon up here. One-handed, two-handed shield.
Oh, you'll be back.
But that's just me being OCD. I like to keep everything together. Alright, well, since I'm here... Can I go? No. Since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and open up my Mapworks, because I like Mapworks. I'm going to go ahead and do the Voltaic map. And get that done. Get a level or two under my belt, and hope that... Oh God, all I want to do now is just mess around with the relic skills. I don't know if I like the idea that relic skills share the same skill point pool as your other skills, though. Kind of like having them a separate a point pool. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to respec out of the dynamite thing, though. I'm not a fan of it. But, you know, I mean, hopefully it gets better with time. Like, do I really want to invest more points into it? Because, I mean, that's usually the case. Train is a great example of just how crappy it starts out. I'm going to die, y'all. I should not have aggroed all these bastards. Oh, God.
You feel much healthier.
Alright, yeah. Alright, how about not aggro an entire map and then try to fight and have my train out. Oh, I have to get 60. Defeat 60 skeletons and get Jar of Teeth. So there's slightly different objectives now. Earlier levels, it's always so much nicer being a ranged. feels a little bit more sluggish and whatnot, but at least you don't have to chase everybody down. I don't know what I would rather do: chase bad guys down, or it feel a little bit sluggish. Okay, new weapon. Is it better? Yes. Get my hammer back. Aww. Speed. Jump right into my explosions. Ooh. All right.
You can't use that skill.
Can't use that skill. Well, at least they're giving me plenty of weapons. Alright, so that one, just right there, so there's another one right there. Nice.
You are wounded.
Where? Auto attacks do not feel very strong, that's for sure. I'm used to my auto attacks doing a little bit more damage and having a better impact, but that was also when I had a full set of armor, a full set of legendary armor. Gave my regular attacks a little bit of a bonus. Okay. Starting to get a feel for this dynamite.
You can't catch that.
At least it has good reach. Give me that.
You have gained a level.
Wish it was loot. Oh, I got a respectacle? I got that. Where's my respectacle? Did not get one, so why'd you tell me I got one? Oh, son of a... Dirt. Alright. 2 more contracts. Got... figure and rare gear. Sweet. And a bundle at that. Nice. I do want to open that. What do I get? A shield, new armor, and some gloves. All right. Well, I could use a one-hander. That just looks kind of badass, if you ask me. But I think I prefer to do more damage. Oh, a good amount of wood. Man, I am hauling ass. Ooh, that was a hell of a rubber band right there. I wonder if I can shrink my effect down a little bit. It's a little big in my opinion. Takes up a lot of space. Ooh, more pants. We good? 24 defense. Yeah. Alright, so my impressions so far, and this is a so far of the changes that were made to the Relic Subclass, and that's really what I want to focus on here is the Relic Subclass, since that is really the most significant change that we're seeing in this patch is a complete overhaul of how they're doing the relics. So the one thing I don't like about it right now is that there's no oh shit button, and when I say oh shit button, I mean just like, you know, it was always nice to have that ultimate ability in the past. You figure that's how it was since Torchlight Frontiers was a thing, and I've come to kind of appreciate that. Go in there, just kind of use it, whether it's a buff or it does a good chill, or what have you. It was always nice to have that option with the minimized impact to active skills. But now that we have 9 skills to choose from, you know, we do have more relic abilities, but of course they don't feel quite as powerful, and we can use them whenever, and I say whenever, but we can use them for the most part whenever we want to, so long as we have enough energy to do it. And that's fine. But it doesn't. The abilities that came with the relics in the past, or previous to this patch, the active skills didn't feel all that impactful, and but the passives were nice. That's really what made the relics really nice, and so did the active skills for the most part, with the exception of Cold Heart. As the relic skills got overhauled from that one patch, yeah, some felt a little bit more lackluster than others. Like the change was definitely not for good. This change is not bad. I think they're going in the right direction. I look forward to seeing what more of these relic abilities can do for me, the passive, what they can do for me. But having to take those abilities from the same pool as the rest of my skills, that's going to hurt a little bit. It's going to take some time to adjust to, really. It's not like it's a terrible thing. I don't think it's a terrible choice, but I certainly love the idea that, hey, I've been awarded this relic, and I'm leveling it up, and as I level it up, or as I use it, it's gaining experience just like I do. It's gaining experience, gaining power just like I do. And I thought that system was good, but so adding it as a subclass to something that you're choosing right off the bat, I'm still not really a fan of, and hopefully that opinion will change later on, or hopefully they'll make it into something that where you can't just change out willy-nilly as you wanted to by crafting something different if it didn't quite fit your playstyle, which is a whole nother issue in my opinion. I don't know. I'm very indifferent about the relics right now. I don't have the ability to play around or to experiment with them to see which one fits the playstyle the best. Yes, it becomes kind of a part of the character, but why? Why does it become a part of the character by choosing it during the character selection screen? There's no history in it. There's no understanding as to where it came from or why I have it. I think that if it was something that I worked towards during the story or during a side mission, then it would mean something to me. Even if it ends up becoming something that it gets awarded for endgame, it's like, oh, you've destroyed the boss and now you have this thing. Or in order to defeat the boss, you must, it's required that you have a relic, and only the worthy can wield them, and that kind of thing. I think would be more to the point of what the intent was. The intent was to make the relic feel more personal, more part of the uniqueness of your character versus other people's characters. No more switching back and forth just as you saw fit. And I can agree with not switching back and forth. You choose one and then that's it. But yeah, I definitely have an issue with choosing it at character select. It doesn't feel like it should be part of the character. There's no reason why I have it. There's no underlying reason why I can't defeat the big baddie if I don't have it. So, that might be a small thing, and it might be something that I bring up during the Discord discussions later on, just as a, hey, might want to rethink how you're doing this thing. But again, this is ultimately their vision, their idea. So I don't think that my one voice should matter in that regard. Who knows? Whether or not I think gaining access to map works this early might be another thing, especially if they're still doing item level caps in areas, which I can't see why they wouldn't be. I haven't seen any discussion stating that they were going to get rid of that. There's been plenty of discussion asking for it, because I think it's a stupid system for an otherwise solo experience. I can understand an MMO where an entire zone is going to be rated at a certain level, and that's fine. But when you're a solo player and you're going back to, or even if I'm doing a whole bunch of map works, I think I should be able to still do story content and get good gear, good experience. But if I'm level 5 and the area is rated level 2, then I'm no longer going to get very good experience, and there's going to be that time that is more or less, I don't want to say wasted, but there's going to be that period of time where I'm not getting any upgrades, I'm not getting as good of experience, and so ultimately by the time I end up finishing the game, I'm going to be the same level as I would be if I just went through and didn't do any of the map works. But sometimes doing the map works is fun. Okay, good, I need this. Oh, I have more than one. Wait a minute. Throw out blasting enemies to take 25%. Oh, I see. But what is this? 20% vulnerability for blasting charge. I mean, I know what vulnerability. It's like I know what each of those words mean, but I don't know what they mean together. 20% to vulnerability for blasting charge. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. So there's a 25% additional damage, so that is the vulnerability. So that will increase by 20%. Okay. Understood. Same page. Gotcha. I want to get me a passive. Okay. I need to send you back to town. Oh, forgot there's a boss. Alright, so train still has 3 spots for cars. My pack is full. Oh no! I gotta wait a minute for my bird to get back. I will name you. Oh. There we go. I'll send you home. Alright, so new weapon. Armor. One of those.
You are overburdened.
Oh man, I should have sent my bird home sooner. I hate waiting around. But there's loot to be had. Did I level up? No. Oh, but I got a contract. More Mac Works, but okay, no. That's the next one. So I learned that, which is cool. So if I learn that. Finally, I got more wood than anything else. Being that I got that
Your pet has
enchantment, then I think it's time to go ahead and go get my fort. So that way I can start working on my fort. And getting some enchants going on. You can go back. Go sell me some stuff. Oh, they I kind of wish that they would move this like down here or over here, not next to where your loot drops. At least it does ask that, so that's good. That way, if you do click it by accident, you can say nope, 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 nope. All right, lots of people here now. Movement skills. You just like randomly tell me stuff like that? Alright. So, I need to go do quest stuff. But I can also sell some things. You know what? I want to go gamble. I want to go see if my gambling luck has gotten any better. What am I going to gamble for? I don't know yet.
If you have money, I got gear.
Oh, yeah? Alright, let's see what I got. I got that much. Oh, I need to be level 7 for that. I can do random helmet. Do I have a helmet?
I'm
Oops.
sure.
I don't have a helmet, so let's go see if I can get some.
wanted to see.
Give me something good. Alright, I don't know if I got anything good. So I did get a blue. Ooh, got gear luck. Gear luck is always good. What is this? This just looks cool. I have not, that is new. I have not seen that before. And to be fair, I haven't, have I seen that? I know I've seen that. I have not seen that before. That just looks fancy. 8 health to killing a goblin, but this one gives me 8% gear luck. Duration of vulnerable debuff from blasting charge. Hell yes! Okay, yeah.
Gear for coin. Gear for coin. You come back with more coin.
I will come back with more coin. Don't worry. Uh-oh. And a crash. Outstanding. Yeah. Send and restart. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, gonna get back in there. Okay. Since I don't have that yet, I have to go walk back. So no problem,
can't do
no
that
problem.
here.
I can't cast any of my abilities in here, which is probably a good thing. Otherwise, you'd have a whole bunch of people spamming a bunch of skills and abilities right there and probably crash something. Alright. So because I crashed, I gotta redo this whole first zone again. No problem. At least I don't have to go back into the dungeon areas.
You can't cast that here.
But brings up a good question. So this is probably a level 5 area. And what level am I? I am 5. Okay. So it'll be interesting to see if they do bring back the item level caps again.
Can't do that.
I hope not. I hope they got rid of them. See, these bad guys are level. Does it tell me? This does. These guys are level 2. Okay. One thing I do want to talk to Extra about is why it makes when I want to use the cannon, like I'm gonna stand way over here. Of course it didn't do it this time. Why would it do it this time? Never mind. Because every time I was using it, it was making me walk to my target, and I thought that was see, it did it that time. See, it made me walk to my target. I don't like having to walk to my target when I'm using a ranged ability. Okay, hold on. So I'm going to click on this guy. Okay. Of course it didn't do it again. You look bad, man. There is something to be said to just sit there and obliterate them with that sword, though. I see. So anytime that I'm using the hell? Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. See, I wasn't pushing the to go button. I don't know, that's weird how that works sometimes. Sometimes when I push this, the mortar car, sometimes it makes me go to my target and sometimes it doesn't. So it doesn't seem to want to make up its mind on whether or not it's gonna move me to a target or not. Whatever. I do like mortar car though. I think I like mortar car than I do the shield car. Although, if I wanted to make some type of tanky character, I would, well, it goes without saying, I would do that. But considering that your limitation on the amount of cars that you can have, I don't know. Me personally, I would just much rather do damage than I would want to focus on defense, unless it's endgame kind of stuff. Endgame, I'd probably want to spec into it. Can't wait to see what kind of builds that are going to be present for each of these characters now that how they redid the relic system. Very interesting to see. Get on my fame. That rock right there, it was almost so big, I almost missed it. Chance to bleed. I like that. I'm doing damage over time. Alright. So I've gained a level. Now, I would like to see if I can get a... I'm going to go back to town real quick. I'm going to go get a level 6 piece of equipment from gambling. And I'm going to see if I'm capped. These monsters are level 4. I was kind of surprised that there are 2 behind me. Oh, I got an ability point. What do I want to use? Oh, so I do have the ability to do that. Hold on, I've got a phone call. Hello? What? What do you mean? Alright, sorry about that, everybody. And I say everybody. Nobody watching it right now. Come back and my vitamin D levels are still low. Holy moly, I've been taking Mega Man Sport from GNC that's supposed to have 400% my daily dosage of vitamin D, and it's still low. Jeez, looks like I'm just gonna have to start eating that stuff, sprinkle it on all my food or something like that. Sword Smash leaves a burning hazard that deals skills current weapon damage. Deals skills current weapon damage and lasts 4 seconds. And eventually it'll stun, and eventually it'll cost less. I think I kind of want to get that beefed up and see what that's all about. I also want to beef up my my blasting charge too. I don't remember where I was. Where was I? There's a portal up here. I don't want to go there yet. Yes, I do. I can't do that. Should not be standing in the fire or breaking boxes when I'm trying to blow up bad guys. Go away. Okay. Boss time. Oh. Am I supposed to be clutching those things? Move! Okay, so now I can collect them. Okay, so they put them all in here instead of putting them throughout the level. I don't know why. That's a kind of a silly change. No pet. Oh, good, I got a staff. Alright, let's see. Staff. Oh, it's a fork. Is it a trident? No, it is a staff. Give me extra damage. Shouldn't be doing any or receiving any type of electrical damage yet, unless I'm going into a map works. My pet is away?
Your pet has arrived.
Oh, where have you been, bro? Did you die? So what am I missing? I need shoulders, which I get at level 7. Okay, so alright, so I'm seeing level 6, no cap, but this is a level 2 through 5 area, so that's good. Because honestly, that was something that annoyed me so much that, and the reason being is a lot of times you're not necessarily paying attention to that, and you might be in this area and you pick up a piece of gear and it's an upgrade, right? But only because the gear that you have equipped was subdued. It was nerfed a little bit to meet the requirements of the zone, and I just don't feel that we should do that. If I want to be overpowered in the zone, then let me be overpowered in the zone. If you want to keep this area at level 2 through 5, then fine, do so. But don't limit me, okay? Because if I'm level 60 and I'm coming through here, I shouldn't be at the same skill or ability level as a level 2. You know, there's no gain in that. It's not like I'm taking other players' resources or skills or anything like that, and I'm certainly not going to be farming the area. Or if you want to still make it viable, then you know, have the enemy scale at the player's level. That way, they can be revisited and do things like that. And players are going to want to revisit these areas, if nothing else, for the resources, for their forts. I mean, especially in the earlier levels. So if you're at level 15 or whatever, I need wood. You know, I know that the forest is going to be a good place to get wood. If I want stone, I'm going to go to one of those side areas like the mine to get stone or metal. You know, things like that. Probably should go back to town. I was told to go back to town, so let's go back to town. Did I level up? No, but I got a contract. Well, map works. Okay.
Good job with the mushrooms, recruit. What's that? A giant purple monster. I'm grateful for your help.
I'm not grateful for anything.
You have completed a
crazy. You're crazy.
You've started a quest.
Started a quest. Oh, regen. I like regen. What are those items? 6.
If you have money, I got gear. Okay, you'll beat that.
New sword.
Gear for coin. Gear for coin. I'll see you soon.
You know what? I'm gonna stop
sure.
picking up white items because greens are 30, white items are like less than 10.
Passage has been
It ain't
blocked
worth it
since we were
anymore.
attacked by the Snotskin tribe. Before you can proceed, you'll need to take the goblin's strategic position. As long as you can take back the fort, we'll be able to use the trail into the fields of unrest.
Could have just gone back to my portal. Probably should have done that. Alright, so clearly I'm going to have a lot to review, a lot to look at. There's still some bugs to work out. What I'm going to want to do is get a bit further on into this character and to be able to tell you what I truly like, what I truly don't like in terms of the relic and how the relics are now. How I either like or don't like the changes that have been made to the game. I mean, and there was a lot. So again, shortly after I get this video uploaded into YouTube, you should see, or hopefully you should see a link to the notes. There's a lot, and I would love to just copy paste into the system or into the video description or something like that, but right now the only thing I was able to see was somebody linked a hashtag in the Discord, and it brought me to it, but it's just too much to post even into a Facebook page. It had to have been close to about 16,000 characters or more to post. So I don't want to do it that way, but if I find a link, I will for sure post it. Otherwise, I would encourage that you get into the Discord for Torchlight 3 if you're even remotely interested in this game, so that way you can at least keep up with the news and see how things are progressing. That doesn't mean come in there and say, oh, is this game playable, or is it fun? You know, I mean, if you're interested in it, then if you're even asking that question, especially after seeing, getting this far into this video, then I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't buy it. I would wait because this is still more or less beta access. It's early access. It is not a finished product yet, and we will be getting another wipe. So that's another question that comes up quite a bit. It's like, is there going to be more wipes? I don't like how they're constantly wiping. Yeah, guess what? This is the first wipe since it's gone into early access. Before that, it was alpha, beta, and that was also when it was Torchlight Frontiers and not Torchlight 3. So there's been a lot of changes over the last almost maybe year or two. It's been a while, so that really needs to be understood. But if you are interested, it is available on Steam, and I'm sure that the price of admission is going to be much higher once it goes live. So being able to buy into a lower price, it's up to you. Is it really worth the risk to you? There's been a few where I got burned by it, and it is what it is. I consider these kind of purchases low risk. I'm not happy about it, but at least I got a chance to see it, got a chance to experience it. I can make my own decisions and my own judgment calls on it. And that's really what I'm doing here. And so far, I've really enjoyed being a part of the development. I've been enjoying giving my feedback to the developers, and it's even more especially rewarding when they come back and say, you know what, yeah, that's something that needs to get fixed. So, we'll be looking into that. We'll be taking your feedback into consideration and going from there. And then turning around and seeing that feedback incorporated into the game. Again, it's just there is a bit of reward that comes for it. Did I pay to help them develop a game? Yes, I did. Do I feel any remorse about that? Absolutely not. I would do it again. So, and chances are we'll be doing it again for other titles down in the future. So, it is what it is. It's the kind of stuff that I enjoy doing. So, anyway, that's really it. I'm just going to go ahead and end this now. Got some action items to take, to pay attention to not only development, but to see how how the character progresses, how the relic skills progress, and what kind of impact that they're going to have later on in the game, whether it's an end game or otherwise, or even just throughout the story. I'll definitely be reporting on that. If there's anything in particular that you would like to see, if there's a certain relic you would like to see next, please put that in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and throw it a like, subscribe for more, because I will be returning for more videos as I figure things out with this new patch, and as the game itself progresses throughout early access. And you can bet your butt that I will be back here again when the game does fully launch, which, by the way, there is no release date yet, but I'll be here. So, all right. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Horseman out.